Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joel Tings, and we're going to be reacting to the Wuthering Waves 3.1 cinematic. Um, yeah, this quest meant something to me. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna do this reaction. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm gonna touch upon certain things after we watch. So hopefully folks enjoy, and yeah.
We had our time, short as it was, but it mattered. But even family can't stay together forever. The time to part always comes. I've long come to terms with this responsibility. I don't regret a thing. But still. Wish I didn't have to leave you.
So, what kind of person do you want me to be when I grow up? A teacher? A scientist? A singer? Huh. Which should I choose? Maybe a model? Oh, a pastry chef? Oh, what about an animal caretaker? um, what would make you proud?
Imeth, my only wish for you is that you live a happy life.
I see.
And you? What's your wish for me?
I wish that in your long, long life, you never forget how to feel the sorrow and the joy.
Oh, getting to share this final journey with you makes me so happy.
So I play as the male rover. And yeah, the Wuthering Waves 3.1 story quest is, in my opinion, the best individual story in gacha gaming history. And I'd put it up there with certain quests that I played in a long list of games because it touched upon a certain trope that I think is missing from video games, and that is a simple question: what would make you proud? And that trope is essentially a son or daughter asking a parent for a simple response: what would make you proud? Now, I am not a father, I am not a parent, and it's essentially a question that I've asked my own parents on numerous occasions, and essentially the the simple the simplest response is that I have always received throughout the longevity of my life is they're proud of me no matter what I do or achieve. And I humbly honor that with essentially what this quest provided. I I hold this singular quest in such high regard that I simply stated I never expected the Frolova quest, the 2.5 quest, to be topped because that was the first quest that the rover, the main protagonist, felt essentially human, not bulletproof, human. In these fantastical games, with all of these unnatural phenomenons, whether it be echoes, whether it be monsters, this sense of humanity is needed in these games. And in Genshin, you're looking for your lost sibling, but we don't know if that lost sibling even exists. In Honkai Star Rail, you have essentially the group of Himiko, Welt, Don Hong, March 7th, and yourself being the nucleus of a familial setting, but you don't have any blood relatives because essentially you're a living and walking Stellaron. In Wuthering Waves, essentially you're this essentially omnipotent being who essentially is walking through this entire world without any relatives. But Imeth was the first being known to the player that essentially is your family, is your adopted daughter, and yeah, it hits different. It really hit different on the execution of this entire story. Because essentially what they're asking for is approval. The approval of, hey, if I do this singular thing, would you be proud of me? Are you... Essentially, you're asking for permission. No matter what you do, no matter how you do it, the fate of the world will forever be in your parents' hands. Because the whole world is in their hands. Right? You're that whole world to them. But in this scenario, the rover, the main character, the main protagonist, doesn't know that you exist. Essentially, another aspect of this that isn't even been talked about online for the last week, 10 days, is the absence of Alzheimer's. Essentially, with Alzheimer's, essentially you as the player are, it adds the aspect of amnesia So, from an elderly, essentially, to a younger son, daughter, you're seeing that play out in real time. Oh, I don't know you. Oh, I don't know you. You're still asking for that approval. You're still looking for that essentially permission to do this singular thing. Even if that singular thing right now is the cost of your life. Fate of the world is in your hands. And I will forever hold this quest in high regard because of how well rounded it is, how well brilliantly executed this quest is. I could go on with the intricacies of this quest, the events of Imeth, the character that you saw in that cinematic, the big boss, which is the black hole Aleph 1. He is the Thronodian. I know I'm essentially shadow dropping this without any foresight or any essential information being showcased about this, but you might see a lot more content being produced because I play games for the fun factor. I don't play games for the approval factor. If I'm having a good time, I will have fun with it. I don't ask for permission, I don't ask for approval. I just try to enjoy myself and try to enjoy my life with however the way I see fit. And yeah, I will forever be grateful that this story exists. Because, like I said from the very beginning, what would make you proud? What would make you proud? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so this is where I'm gonna leave things. Hopefully, do enjoy this reaction. Sure, it is essentially me talking a lot, post communication. But yeah, I don't do this often. I don't. I spend a lot of money on these games for my own enjoyment. Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail. I will be the first to admit I prefer Wuthering Waves over Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, not because of it's just preference. Genshin Impact is Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail is Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves is Wuthering Waves. I will forever enjoy what I enjoy, and that makes me a bad person. I'm not asking for approval or permission. I don't care what you people think. So, with that being said, if you have any questions, don't hesitate, and hope you enjoy. Take care. Bye now.